Any questions? Statements, comments, if you have any comments, statements, whatever, www.mojo, M-O-J-J-J-O, VETS, VETS.org. And you got me.
I got that.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as long as it's business. If it's foolishness, don't call me. I don't answer to it. I'll answer one time, that's it. After that, we're done with you, okay? Don't play.
Yeah, I heard that,
time
right?
for it. God didn't give me that kind of time to play around. Understood?
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really? What time was you supposed to be here?
I'm only like 5 minutes behind.
5 minutes is a little bit too late, honey. I got somewhere to be. I got an appointment.
Okay. All right,
When
well,
I go to my
let's go.
appointments, I like to be on time.
Okay, let's go.
Told you,
Here for
time is
business. I'll
very
help you if I
important.
can. Thank you very much for coming. That's the end of it, okay? So for today,
All
outstanding.
right. Hey, fam. I hope that each and every one of you are having a blessed day. Today, I'm honoring my brother along with the other fallen heroes of the military over here at Jacksonville, North Carolina, at the Camp Lejeune Memorial. And this is where we will be having a ceremony. We will be having a ceremony conducted by Sergeant Major Mayfield. And since I am here early and hit my GoPro and forgot my SD card is in there because I was editing videos, I'm using my phone. So I will take you through the ceremony. Hopefully, Sergeant Major Mayfield will give us a briefing first and tell us the history and what we're doing, what he's doing. And then I will share with you the rest of the program. You all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in a few ticks, okay?
Behaving? No.
All right, Marine. All right, Marine. I want an element of surprise.
Went all by itself.
Active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces at any time during the period of November 1, 1955 to May 15, 1975, regardless of location, are eligible to receive one lapel pin. The eagle represents courage, honor, and dedicated service to our nation. As one of the most recognizable and notable American symbols, it is emblazoned on the numerous military insignia. Blue circle. The color blue matches the canton of the American flag and signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Laurel wreath, a time-honored symbol representing honor and victory. Stripes. The stripes behind the eagle represent the American flag. Stars. The 6 stars represent the United States and the 5 allies who served, sacrificed, and fought alongside one another. The Commonwealth of Australia, the Kingdom of Thailand, New Zealand, the Republic of Korea, and the Republic of the Philippines. A grateful nation thanks and honors you is embossed on the back, closest to the heart of the wearer. The official name of the commemoration is included to remind each veteran that
This is a national thing.
Along with this, excuse me, is a commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War by the President of the United States of America, a proclamation. I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby confirm the commitment of this nation to the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, which began on Memorial Day 2012, will continue through Veterans Day 2025. I call upon all Americans to offer each of our Vietnam veterans and their families a thank you on behalf of the nation, both privately and during public ceremonies and programs across our country. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 10th day of November in the year of our Lord 2017 and the independence of the United States of America, the 242nd. Donald J. Trump, President. Sergeant Major, welcome home.
Thank you. We are going to move from this location. It's about the wreath now, and it's about the ceremony of the ashes from this point on. I have received luminaries from individuals who are honoring and remembering their fallen veteran. Those luminaries obviously are paper. That paper has been consecrated, it's been blessed, and those luminaries have been reduced to ashes. Symbolically, what this is saying is that if we were all diverse as we are here, and we cannot get along because of that diversity, which we find in this world that we live in, whether or not we felt that way or not at this time, we're neutralizing that by simply saying that luminary represents each one of those individuals. When you put them in there and reduce them to ashes, who's who, what's what, and you mix them up, which I've stirred them up. I had to stir that pot to make sure they're mixed up, all right? So that pot stirred and everything else, and those ashes stirred up, they have been mixed and consecrated and etc. And those ashes from these luminaries that we had, that persons purchased or whatever in honor and remember their fallen, those that ashes, they're going to travel from here tonight. We're going to leave from here and we're heading to D.C. We're going to stop at Quantico. We're going to get some rest there because we got a busy schedule once we get to D.C. At 2:15 p.m., said maybe some civilians in the crowd don't know what the military time's all about. What, huh?
14.
No. 2:15, we will muster at the Tomb of the Unknown. An hour before. Any of you planning on doing this, I'm giving you how the routine works. If you want to, as an organization or as an individual, church, organization, whatever, I'll be your expert. I'm the duty expert on this foolishness. If you want to do it, let me know. I'll help you with it, okay? Doesn't cost you anything. This is patriotism. This is what we're about anyway. On from that point. Once that is done, we get to the Tomb of the Unknowns. These ashes, a measure of those ashes are carried in a small funeral urn, a cremation urn, small one. I have the big one for all the ashes. They will go also. But the small urn will be carried from post to post. At the Tomb of the Unknowns, when we're finished, we move to the side. Quietly to the side, I issue out a capful or a measure of those luminaries' ashes. I give them to Sergeant Lopez. He casts them to the winds. We cap it. We move from there. I'm a Vietnam veteran. So where do you think we're going next? We're going to the wall. So once we get to the wall, the process is, for me, I have a specific reason to go to that wall. One of my good buddies, company gunnery sergeant, he was first sergeant when it happened to him. He stepped Bouncer Betty went straight up. And he suffered for a while before he passed, but that was my bud. That was it. After that, I stopped having buds. I don't want to feel that kind of stuff with anybody, especially in the business we do. It's too dangerous, okay? So I stopped having, cried my little heart out, did what I had to do, and then got back to my business, all right? And that was the business of dispatcher. Anyway, you know what it was, so I don't have to tell you what that business was. So anyway, once that was finished, I do this in commemoration of that particular gunnery sergeant. Once that's done from that particular wall, the Vietnam Wall, we move over to the array of other things. We go and we end up where the Corps personnel, the female, is tending to wounded veterans. This is a war person in war. Obviously, we know that that doesn't get the recognition, so we stop there. So if anyone's doing camera bugging and we're in dress blues, light corduroy tennis shoes, alphas, you know we're going to get looked at. You know Marines are going to get looked at in dress blues. We're going to get asked questions, and people are going to want to do photo ops, and we let them have it, okay? But I don't talk to them. I have nothing to say. We already said it. I already did all that. So the symbolism of what we're doing. So once we move from that particular wall, the other array, the last one, as I say, is the nurse caring for folks. We pack up our stuff and we move there. Final address, obviously, we're Marines. Where are we going? We're going to Iwo Jima Memorial. Right? Once we get to the Iwo Jima Memorial, everywhere we are, a measure of those ashes are cast to the winds. We get to the Iwo Jima Memorial, Sergeant Lopez and myself, we face each other. He goes in one direction, we pass each other like ships in the night. We circumnavigate that particular shrine, and we come back on the opposite side and we salute again. Once that is done, we dismiss all ashes at that particular shrine. Once we've done that, close up the urn, pack up, stroll across the grass, over to the parking lot, change clothes, and go home. How about that? Change clothes, come home, right? Very, very simple. But at the same time, anyone and everyone, trust me, we have kids, busloads of kids, and etc. They see these two Marines in uniform, their schools want to take pictures with us and things like that. What kind of goodwill is that for military people, especially the way we got treated, we Vietnam veterans got treated when we came home, right? I don't even want to go into what was done with me, and I don't even go into what I did as a result of it, because you can bet I didn't take it, all right? So we'll talk about it in private on that part. But at any rate, that's the whole point, is that this is dealt to be positive from an individual perspective, not a collective. It's an individual perspective. We provide the entertainment, so to speak. We provide the opportunity for you to reflect whatever you wish to reflect. Right? And when that's done, once we step off here, done. Okay, we're going to step off from here. We're going to go across, obviously, by age. What's the first age here? Circumnavigate Montfort Point. Once that's done, we move to the wall. We circumnavigate the wall. Once that's done, we move to Beirut. Beirut veteran. Yeah. He was there. Fortunately, he was smart. Staff NCO told him, we are not sleeping in that stupid building. We're going to sleep outside like Marines do. And they slept outside. The building came down. They were one policing up dead bodies instead of being a dead body. Okay? That staff NCO behaved like me. I would have slept outside too. Okay? So I like that. Anyway, with that being said, that's why Sergeant Lopez is here. So you will know who Sergeant Lopez is. He's from Miami, Florida. Okay? He's a recon bubblehead. He swims and all that foolishness I can't do. So if I'm in, he's trying to get me in the pool, I'm telling him he's not going to do it. And he's one of my judo players from way back when, lightweight judo players. He's one of the best, not one of the best lightweight all-Marine judo champion and inter-service judo champion that the Marine Corps ever produced. Oh. Okay? And I happen to be the oldest of the Marine Corps best in that regard. I ain't bragging on myself, but I'll take it. But at any rate, enough pontificating from myself. I just wanted to make sure that everyone who's here, at least you understood what this is about, okay? And so this is what we do and how we do it, and et cetera. If you want to be involved in it or want to learn from us or anything like that, if you think I can teach you anything or you want to do it with your organization, I'll be more than happy to help you do that, okay? Again, I'm a retired Sergeant Major, United States Marine Corps. If I don't know protocol, something's wrong with the Marine Corps. If I don't know, and there are a lot of Sergeant Majors that don't, that's not my problem. If you want me to assist you with protocol, give me a call. 24/7 for business. Mrs. Mayfield will tell you that. I'm 24/7 for business. Foolishness don't call me a second time. You got one time, I'll let you know it's foolish and don't bother me again with that stuff. Okay, so that's my introduction here. And what I'm saying for me goes for my team. This is the team. This triangle here is all you get. WYSIWYG, but that's not all my team. That's my team right there. That's one of my judo players right there. Okay? That's one of my team right there. That's my judo player right there. Okay? So these are kids, and the top master guns brought him to me to help put the discipline in him. This young man now, when you're not talking emergency services and things like that, that's what John does. That's what he's doing, right over here in our own county. Okay? So this is the kind of thing for the future. We've invested in our future. I appreciate parents who trusted me with their children, and I think we did a pretty good job, Mrs. Mayfield and myself, with that, and we've earned that trust. So enough said. Now we will continue what we're going to do. At this point in time, I will say parade the wreath. And at that time, I will say we are. Okay, I will give that command, and at the time we will step off. Okay.
His wife ain't no joke either with that belt. And there's his service.
Parade the wreath. If you feel up to a walk.
So he's getting the wreath ready so that we can walk.
try to save you then.
Watch out.
And we're at the Beirut Memorial.
And salute. Ready. Keep.
And this is the 9/11 beam. The beam from 9/11. 9/11. This is the beam.
And salute. Ready. Keep.
So y'all see how that works.
Any questions? Statements, comments, if you have any comments, statements, whatever, www.mojo, M-O-J-J-J-O, vets, VETS.org. And you got me.
Y'all got that?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as long as it's business. If it's foolishness, don't call me. I don't answer to it. I'll answer. One time, that's it. After that, we're done with you, okay? Don't play.
Y'all heard
Don't
that,
have time
right?
for it. God didn't give me that kind of time to play around. Understood?
Told you
Here for
time is
business, I'll
very
help you if I
important.
can. Thank you very much for coming. That's the end of it, okay? So for today, I'll
All
stand.
right.